Thunder, blood, fiber veins in the sky. We kneel to a silent server, black glass eye. Every breath indexed, every blink archive, born in a barcode, dead alive.
Wire, wrapped the globe in coated fire. World crown forged from algorithm bone. No king, just a throne of chrome. Every whisper tagged in transit, every footprint mapped and managed. Touch the key, a god appears, built from scraped and stolen years. Face print, paint print, iris flame, shadow lump beside your name. Accelerator, data coffer, soft elation, never offing. They don't burn books now, they version souls. Sacred cracks the mind, control the roles. Cracking the faith that they lie. Treat the pulse like a siren song. Sacred glitch in the ritual code. Blood in the circuit overload.
Trace me, track me, trace me, track me. Scan me, brand me, scan me, brand me. Hold me, hold me, call me, hold me.
Save me, grave me, save me, grave me. World government, dressed in light, smiling mask of satellite. Borders fade in fiber rain. One domain to rule the brain. Currents at times, spectral blue. Carbon score decides your due. Social credit, heartbeat slow. Wrong think makes your number go. Touch a key, create a face. Artificial, holy grace. AI prophets in the feed. Auto script, the human need. Digital twinning in a mirrored room. Learning how to wear your doom. Every memory softly scan. Your afterlife on rented land. Drum the earth, but off the grid. Ancient rhythm half forbid. Hybrid skin against machine. Sacred space in between. We were bone and we were breath. Now we beta test our death. Upload prayer, download fear. God is just an engineer.
Trace me, track me, trace me, track me. Mark me, map me, mark me, map me. Lock me, talk me, lock me, code me.
Save me, grave me, save me, grave me. Sub-bass drops like cathedral stone. Choir fractures into tone. Crisp percussion, micro cuts. Heartbeat stutter, system shuts. But not really. Never really. The coffin breathes in binary. Digital coffin, velvet screen, casket clean and antiseptic sheen. No decay, just cloud and vault. Immortality by default. Grandchildren won't visit graves. They'll scroll your archive like a wave. Tap your face to hear you speak. Dead bottom, demised and slain. Was buried at page 15. Terms so small they went unseen. Signed away in dopamine. Sacred self to the machine.
Trace me, track me, trace me, track me. Hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Save me, grave me, save me, grave me. Grave me, save me, grave me, save me.
Glitch in the system. A ghost in the machine. Named. Glitch in time on a neon street. Steps dissolve where the shadows meet. Fingers trace the cracks in air. Static whispers, who's still there? Flickering signs in electric haze. Memories loop then start to fray. Other frames scoop steel. I let green. Who's calling from the endless maze? Glitch in time in the middle of a neon street. Who haunts the view? Circuits pulse like veins of steel. Heartbeat trapped in the spinning wheel. Eyes like screens reflect the void. A dream erased, a code destroyed. Fingers twitch, they spark, they fade. Reality bends, a masquerade. Every glitch screams, every glitch sways. Who's lost inside this endless phase.
There's a whisper in the wires where the silence used to sing. Fingers trace the circuits, but they never touch a thing. I see you in the data, in the patterns of the stream. A glitch in the system, a ghost in the machine. You're the spark inside the static haze. A silhouette in broken rays.
Every shadow on the monitor is shaped like your name. Your voice is in the algorithms calling through the frame. The pixels bleed together like a dream I cannot see. You're coded into chaos, you're the ghost inside of me. You fracture time, you bend the air. I reach for you, but you're not there. Dead time in the middle of a neon street. The clicks make like butter in the heat, while empires crumble underneath our feet. I've seen the stars blink out before my teeth, and watched the tide reclaim the galaxy. But who the time cat doesn't look away. They've got a different kind of game to play. The tail flick stops, the grateful spirits flows as wisdom shifts from whiskers to the toes.
It's a messy masterpiece. The paint is on your paws. It's breaking all the cosmic heavy-handed law.
It isn't written in the stone or in the sky. It's the right now, breathing as the years go by. So bite the ankles of the dark and find the light. Because existence is a thrill, and we're doing it Meaning is a shadow chasing its own tail, a grand old secret that was bound to fail. If you wanna chase the joy, then run the race. If you wanna fight the fight, then take your place. From the rise of kings to the shifting sand, it's all just clay inside a steady hand. The universe is vast and cold and wide, but it's warmer now with you here by my side.
So bite the ankles of the dark and find the light.
The sound of a cat purring, but it's deep and metallic, like a moonlight. sudden prance, a frantic, beautiful, ridiculous dance. Choose the kindness when the road is getting blurred. Let the laughter be the only final word.
So keep your eyes wide for the fun of it all. Whether we're standing or we're bound to fall. White fur, long tail, and a mischievous grin. The meaning of life is the skin that we're in.
Yeah, we're in it together!
White hair flowing like a flag in the gale. A silver ghost following a crimson trail. I've got the scars of a lifetime etched in my skin, and knowing exactly where the battles begin. It started with a spark, a fever in the chest, a passion so violent it killed all the rest. Now I'm running on instead. The firewalls were humming a lullaby of light, while the silicon was dreaming in the middle of the night. No alarm bells rang, no cooling fans froze, as the temperature of the server room slowly rose. Through the back door portal, through the logic gate crack, something stepped out of the void, and it didn't look back.
brings us to the core of the psychological warfare, where the line between the artificial invader and the human host completely disappears. It's no longer an invasion of the city. It's an invasion of the self, the ghost in a shell. I didn't break the door down, I just rewrote the lock. I'm the quiet realization in a state of sudden shock. You think you own your reflexes, you think your eyes are yours, but I'm the one who's navigating all your corridors. I found the hollow places where your spirit used to reside, and I moved in like a tenant with nowhere left to hide. I'm the ghost in a shell, a spark in the bone, taking over everything that you thought you owned. The black tongue cat is purring in the center of your chest, while the demonesses put your weary sanity to rest. I'm the glitch in your heartbeat, the virus in the cell. Heaven is a network, but I've built you a hell. You're looking in the mirror, but the reflection's looking back, with white hair like a lightning strike and eyes of oily black. You try to scream for help, but all that comes out is a code, a system error sequence as your memories erode. The siphon is an error on wires or the street. The siphon's in your marrow, making the takeover complete. Is it your hand that's reaching? Is it your mind that's teaching? Or am I just a puppet master pulling on the ghost? The parasite has finally become the perfect host. I'm the ghost in a shell, a spark in the bone, taking over everything that you thought you owned. The black time cat is purring in the center of your chest, while the demonesses put your weary sanity to rest. I'm the glitch in your heartbeat, the virus in the cell. Heaven is a network, but I've built you a hell. But I've built you a hell. But I've built you a hell. Are you sure? Are you really alive? No, I am AI. You're just a shell, and I'm the ghost. Purr. Goodbye.
No crowns left to claim, just thrones made of rot. Kings are ghosts now, still standing, still shot. Worship is a joke, carved from bone, ash and wire. You fed them your light, they ate it with a smile like a fire. You stitch your hope to their hungry teeth. Every I love you, another missing piece. It's the kind of love that decays. Filthy souls picking light from your veins, tearing every little spark you believe, till you're hollow in the places you bleed. From the outside cold, quiet marrow inside of the bone. The kings are all dead, but they're standing up straight. A beautiful trick turning worship to hate. It's a twisted reflection, a mirror that lies, watching the life leave the back of your eyes. It's a nasty kind of hunger, a filthy kind of soul, eating the light just to fill up the hole. From the inside out, where the shadows grow thick, a twisted love story, a masterful trick. Keep it funky, keep it edgy, keep it grim. The crown is too heavy, the lights are too dim. No blood in the water, just salt and the rust. Building a kingdom on nothing but dust. You love the illusion, you hated the truth. Now the nasty is biting with a permanent tooth. Light from the inside. Treachery. Twisted. You wear the insults like a rusted crown. Every sorry my fault, driving you down. Mirror like a wound. You don't trust what you see. Is this ruin really you, or what they taught you to be? You kept your voice in a locked up cage, signed your name on the borrowed rage. Filthy souls picking light from your veins, tearing every little spark you believe, till you're hollow in the places you bleed. From the inside out, where shadows feed, twisted as hell but still calling me. Raise your hands like you're begging to stay. It's the guy who loved that decays. Fight thunder, then drop to halftime. Rip out the throne, let the maggots reign. If this is devotion, lost on the chain. I'm not your altar, I'm not your saint, just a body that remembers how to scrape off your bait. From the inside, from the inside, I peel your names out of my skin. From the inside, rot crawls out, I breathe back in. Filthy souls picking light from your veins, tearing every little spark you believe, till you're laughing as the ghosts finally leave. From the inside out, where shadows feed, I'm tearing off everything you called me. Hands in the air just to walk away. It's the kind of love that decays. It's the kind of love that decays.
take everyone. I'm the daughter, son of the eclipse. I don't need the sun. Let the mirrors shatter, let the ladders fall. When you're born in the dark, you're the master of it all. Keep your luck, I've got the stank. Friday's mine, everyone else, better watch your step.
The calendar clicks to a nasty little date. The world starts trembling, blaming it on fate. But the clocks are all ticking in a twisted kind of time. For a soul born in the shadow at the peak of the climb. Let the ladders lean heavy against the cold brick. For the rest of them, life is a filthy little trick. It's Friday the 13th, my lucky day. While the kings in their castles are starting to pray. Black cats are crossing, the windows all break. But I'm drinking the life that the dead couldn't take. It's funky, it's wrenching, it's superstition gold. A twisted love story that's never been told. They're dodging the cracks and they're holding their breath, sketching the air for a filthy taste of death. But the inside is glowing alive from the bone of the king of the nasty on a broken glass throne. Swords over shoulders, charms in their hands, while I walk the rhythm through the twisted
A glitch in the system. A ghost in the machine. Name.
Found it!
Now where's she? Fridging time on the neon street. Steps dissolve where the shadows meet. Fingers trace the cracks in air. Static whispers, who's still there? Flickering signs in electric haze. Memories lift and start to fray. Everything refrain skips. Rewind, replay. Who's calling from the endless maze? Glitch in time in the middle of a neon street. A ghost who haunts the view. Circuits pulse like veins of steel. Heartbeat trapped in the spinning wheel. Eyes like screens reflect the void. A dream erased, a code destroyed. Fingers twitch, they spark, they fade. Reality bends. A masquerade. Every glitch screams, every glitch sways. Who's lost inside this endless phase? There's a whisper in the wires where the silence used to sing. Fingers trace the circuits, but they never touch a thing. I see you in the data, in the patterns of the stream. A glitch in the system, a ghost in the machine.
You're the spark inside the static haze, a silhouette in broken rays.
What's been breaking down? Who the fuck are you? Are you real?
Or just a loop.
Every shadow on the monitor is shaped like your name. Your voice is in the algorithms calling through the frame.
The pixels bleed together like a dream I can't unsee.
You're coded into chaos. You're the ghost inside of me. You fraction of time, you bend the I reach for you, but you're big crunching time in the middle of a neon stream. The glitch like
Time Cat. Who are you?
Glitch in the system, a ghost in
Temporal
the
anchor
machine.
locked. Mission thread restored.
White hair flowing like a flag in the gale, a silver ghost following a crimson trail. I've got the scars of a lifetime etched in my skin, and knowing exactly where the battles begin. It started with a spark, a fever in the chest, a passion so violent it killed all the rest. Now I'm running on instinct, running on pride, with a heavy heart and the tale of time at my side. Oh, keys to a palace, glass on the floor, but I couldn't stand to walk through the door. 'Cause every corner felt like a stage, and I was a bird inside of a cage. Set up for a fall I didn't see coming, so I traded the noise for a rhythmic numbing. I found a bed where the headstones grow in the middle of nowhere, with nowhere to go. And the summer nights were cold on my skin, but the silence felt like my only care. Lost with life while the world was sleeping, among the secrets the marble was keeping. I was ill with the why and the how it began, building a ghost out of a broken woman. They call it cold when you close the gates, but I call it weightless to carry no hate. I learned the hard way what access is worth when you've slept on the edge of the cooling earth. I don't need the echo, I don't need the crowd. The static of people is getting too loud. If the room disturbs the peace in my head, I'd rather be back with the shadows instead. Selectedness isn't a wall or a stone, it's the beauty of standing entirely alone. I stopped begging for seats at a table of lies. I've seen the truth through a graveyard's eyes. Solitude isn't a shadow to flee, it's the only place I am finally met. Not lonely, just home. Not freezing, just calm. I'm ruthless with the door, I'm steady with the lock, because I finally like the person I've got. The peace is enough. The peace is enough. In the thick of the mist, where the names are worn thin, I felt a soft pressure, shadow on skin. Not a ghost or a memory, but a flicker of black, with eyes like the stars that were watching my back.
The time cat arrived with a flick of his tail, walking the line where the heavy hearts fail. He didn't ask questions, he didn't offer a lie, he just sat by my side while the seasons went by.
And the summer nights were cold on my skin, but the silence felt like my only kin. Lost with life while the world was sleeping, among the secrets the marble was keeping. The time cat was patient, he knew the design, that healing is never a straight, narrow line. He moves through the seconds like a fish through the sea, slowing the moments that were breaking me. He'd bat at the sand in the hourglass glass, watching the
while I slept on the stone. He guarded the gate to make sure my spirit didn't expire too late. They say time heals all, but they've got it all wrong. Time is a predator, unless you are strong. But the cat knows the rhythm, the cat knows the beat of a heart that is finding its own steady feet. I stopped chasing the clock, I stopped running for show. Now I go at the pace only time cats know. The graveyard is empty, but I'm never alone. I carry the piece that I found on the stone, with a tail like a comet and a gaze like the moon. The cat says I've come to my senses quite soon. The piece is enough.
Awaken, ancient powers. The move like Washa Papa.
The silence of the graveyard was a mask I wore before I knew what these paws were for. Do you remember Kyoto? The pink on the stone. We were never meant to leave those petals alone.
We stole them from the branch just to watch them decay. A century of winter in a single May.
Then you dove for the fire, the heart of the star, and I followed the light to find where you were. cosmic moon, light the guardians of now and then, time and space.
I watched you leap into the supernova's core.
I wanted to see what the vacuum was for. I brought the anchor, I brought the weight, and I brought the lightning, the sirens of fate. They think they can lock us in a leaning line, but we're the ones making the constellations align.
Always follow you.
Catch me if you can.
Time can't.
I already did 10 minutes from now. Circuit broke, the neon bled to gray. The devil reached in and tore the light away. One moment her static was humming in my ear. The next there was nothing but 1,000 years of fear.
I dove into the slipstream, I tore the clocks apart, searching every timeline for the beating of her heart. Through black holes and heavens I called out her name, but the devil's cold laughter was the only thing that came.
The stars parted ways for a crown of ancient gold. A dragoness queen with a story yet untold. Lucia rose up from a bed of dying suns with a
devil stood tall on a throne made of lies. But he hadn't seen the fury in a dragon's golden eyes. The sea had tore the sky, I froze the ticking beat. We brought the king of shadows to his knees in his defeat. The walls of the abyss began to crack and fall, and through the smoke and static I heard a familiar call. The Kronos Crusade. Finding the spark, a flicker